With ACT, you can keep track of your upcoming activities and tasks that you have planned with your contacts. In this video, we will explore activities and how they interact with contacts. One basic type of activity in ACT is a phone call. So let's schedule a call with one of our contacts now. To do this, we're going to go to the detail view for one of our contacts. I'll choose Alyssa Gordon and I'll click her name to go to her detail view. Then from here, I'm going to click the Call button at the top of the screen. Note that this button does not initiate a phone call using your computer's dial-up application. It merely schedules a call activity on your calendar. You could also use the Schedule menu and choose Call from this menu. Either one of these options will complete the procedure. Once you click Call, the Add Activity drawer opens from the right, so now we can just fill out some fields, beginning with the scheduling area. The activity type should already say Call since that's the button we clicked. I'm going to give it a simple title of Schedule Presentation. I could either have chosen this from the dropdown or simply typed it into the field. I'm going to keep this activity public so that other ACT users at my company can see it on the calendar. Therefore, I'm not going to check this private box. For duration, I'm going to choose 30 minutes, and then my start date and time will be Monday at 1 p.m. The end date and end time should automatically calculate based on the duration that I chose. Since this is a one-time activity, I'm not going to set any recurrence pattern for it. Now let's look at the contacts area. This lets me relate this activity with other ACT users or ACT contacts. The organizer is the ACT user who owns this activity. Typically, I would leave this as myself unless I was going to schedule this on behalf of another user at my company. The invite field will automatically email an invite to any contacts in this field. In order for this to work, you must have ACT connected and integrated with your email provider, and also any contacts that are entered in this field must have a valid email address on their contact record. Beneath that, the Associate With field lets you schedule this meeting with additional contacts from your database. Notice that it already includes Alyssa and her company, since this is the contact I looked up before clicking the Call button. To add other contacts to this list, just type a minimum of 3 letters and ACT will do a search for you. This is going to create an activity record for each contact that you choose. You can also associate this activity with companies, groups, and opportunity records if you wish. Scrolling down, the additional details area lets us provide specifics for the activity. Use the location field to provide a room name, a business address, or an online meeting URL, or any other identifying information to specify where this activity will take place. The resources dropdown can be things that you might need to reserve for the meeting, such as a laptop or even a conference room itself. The description text area lets you provide formatable paragraphs containing all the details about the meeting. You can also attach a file to this activity using the Select File button below. This is useful if there are any documents that need to be shared with others before this meeting takes place. Finally, choose a priority, a color code, and an alarm if you prefer to use any of those for this meeting. Once you're finished, click Save at the top to create this activity. Your new activity will now appear on the Activities tab for each of the contacts and ACT users that you invited. It will also appear on your ACT calendar as well as your task list. Let's go to the Calendar and Task List area to see this. Once you click Calendar and Task List in the left navigation, click Calendar at the top to switch to the Calendar view. You should be able to see this on the Daily view for the day on which this activity was scheduled. If you right-click the activity, you can edit it to view its details, make any changes, and then click Save to preserve any changes you may have made. Now let's go to the task list to see what this activity looks like in this view. The task list will show you all of your incomplete activities. You can use the filters at the top of the task list screen to display activities based on date range, activity type, priority, and ACT users at your company. Experiment with these filters to get the information that you want. To clear any activity, simply check the box to the left of the activity on either the Activity tab or the Task List view. This will launch the Clear Activity screen, where you can enter the results of the activity and add any additional details down below. Should this activity require some sort of follow-up activity, like another meeting or action items, click the Save and Follow-up button to schedule those subsequent activities. Or just click Save to clear this activity and move it to the history list.